It's amazing how excited you get over a conversation like this, isn't it? I wish we thought of this earlier. We could have imagined season.
I know.
Well, the last season could have been crazy.
Could have been on TV.
That's one thing I think could be missing, because then, you've always said if you keep going back to the Philippines, you're doing the same stuff all over again, apart from meeting perhaps different artists, but it's still the same stuff.
Yeah.
And I've done that too. I've done the islands. I've kind of done a bit of other things as well. But one thing that would be very different for both of us would be a little tour series in a jeepney, or however you want to, just like a backpacking adventure, effectively.
Just doing
but
our own
a jeepney
thing
would be very different.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong with that as well, which is part of the fun.
I'm
afraid someone's going to steal our idea if it hasn't been done.
Can you copyright an idea? I suppose you can't copyright this, can you?
Thing is, they'll never be able to do it like we do it.
No, that's true. There's only one Shay and Dan. Actually, there's two. There's the musicians on the other YouTube channel. Yeah. But, there's only one of us.
In my mind, I'm already set. Like, we can do that. Like, once I know I can do it, we're gonna fucking do it. All we need to do is get there and have a jeepney. That's all we need. We can figure out the rest.
I'm gonna Google jeepney hire music.
Surely it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. If you think about how much they would make for 2 weeks in a jeepney, we should be able to cover that easy.
You can rent jeepneys. It says funeral service as well.
It's not a good sign, Dan.
No. You can rent a jeepney, but I don't know, again, without doing more searching, whether any of them have been converted into sort of camper-y type thing. To be honest, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't have to have like a kitchenette and all that kind of stuff you get in a camper van. It just needs space to lie down and sleep. We can always buy food and drinks.
The thing is, we don't even have to sleep in the jeepney, Dan.
Oh, so you're thinking just touring with a jeepney?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to worry about that.
That's even better then. That's even easier. Sign us up.
Man.
Let's do this shit.
I know we can do this, but if we do it and we're able to get out on TV, we're set. I don't care who you talk to for 50 minutes. Get in a fucking jeepney for 2 weeks and travel the Philippines. Then you're on my level.
God. Just going back to what you were saying, how you don't have to sleep in it or anything. Even if you did sleep in the jeepney, you wouldn't have anybody to cook or whatever. But that's part of the journey, isn't it? The episodes, you'd be visiting different places, trying their foods. Why would you want to cook it in your own little place? Why would you want to do that? You'd want to experience as much culture as you can. Soak it all up.
We could even get WHANG-OD in that show. Could be one of our destinations.
Let's hope she survives that long.
I know. The thing is, even if she doesn't, I've thought about this too. No one's ever captured getting ink from her granddaughters, after her passing. So that's just how.
Where would you have yours done?
Maybe on my leg.
Have you got any tats on your leg? I don't think I've ever seen
I haven't.
your legs.
I actually plan on getting one though. I almost got one, but then I wanted to get my sleeves finished.
I still can't get over your neck, mate. I keep catching it on at the end. Look at that! What? How far does it go down?
Not too far down. Probably.
So pretty much where your hand can reach, kind of thing.
Yeah. It's good. Got my got one there. It's like a last minute one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's basically my Libra sign. It was like a last minute thing. I had a bit of extra time. I was like, fuck, what else can I get?
She's got this urge for the tat.
Yeah. I had like 20 minutes or something left. Because I booked in for 3 days. It was like 8 hours each day.
Jeez, that's a long time. That's a lot of Netflix.
I took a week off work. And it's not exactly close to my house either. It's like an hour drive.
My God.
So I had to drive there and back 3 days. I just told work, family commitments. I come back, I'm like fully tatted up. That's amazing. Did you get some new tattoos, Shay? Oh yeah, I got a few.
Just a couple of small ones.
Yeah. I just didn't want to go back to work with like fresh tattoos in case it got infected, just because of all like the dust and shit in the air. I was like, nah, we'll take the whole day off, the whole week off. Sorry. I ended up making friends with the tattoo artists as well. One of them's from Thailand, and he's a singer as well, and he does a lot of performances here. He's even got a fucking Harley. It's like one badass fella. I'm like, bro, we got to get on it one night. But I've kind of stopped my whole drinking thing, so I don't know when I'll see him. But he's always like partying. He's engaged as well. I'm like, how's your partner let you go out and do all this stuff.
She doesn't know.
He's like, she trusts me, all this stuff. And he's like got photos of like all these groupies, and I'm just like, how the fuck do you have all this stuff
double life, mate?
in Perth? How is this happening to you in Perth? He's singing like Thailand songs. So I've been watching his stories. I'm like, what the fuck? It doesn't even look like you're in Perth. Girls screaming.
We need some advice from him.
That's why I was like, fuck, maybe I should work on my Thailand audience.
Well, you can always start in Malaysia.
I mean, yeah, I've already started there. It helps that they've got like amazing singers too. And obviously that I've got that little thing going on.
What is that little thing, Shay?
Just something little. I don't know how much we're using now. I've kind of lost track.
Yeah, I have no idea. And I think that's the beauty about this. We can just keep it going, and people don't feel like they have to watch it in order either. If you
even watch the whole thing.
Well, they watch whatever the fuck they want anyway when it comes to vlogs.
True.
20,000 views on one video, 2,000 on another. How about for yourself?
I know. Like my TNT Boys concert vlog, I posted that like well over a year after it happened. I think it's on like 110k views now. I'm just like, what the fuck? It's like over an hour long.
Speaking of TNT Boys, I have another story. So we have this new show on TV. It's one of those sort of, like, you got your main channels on your 1 to 5 on your remote, and it's like one of the sister channels that's sort of related anyway. Oh, yeah. They have like random shows on there, like comedy shows, panels, that kind of stuff, fun stuff. And they started a new show, and I can't remember what it's called now, but it's basically a guy, the presenter, sources like random batshit crazy stuff around the world, like TV programs. It's normally from like Malaysia or something that's a bit, random, or Korea. And then there's like a panel, the guests that appear on the show, like celebrity comedians or whatever, who, British comedians. And the presenter will show them the clip, and then they'll just talk about it and have a laugh about it and stuff. And one of the clips was from Your Face Sounds Familiar. It was the TNT Boys dressed as the Bee Gees. Oh. And I was like, I know those kids. I know the show. It's an Ogie bit. I know him. I've met him. Mad on our TV. And I was like, what's going on? It's funny how they perceived that as like sort of batshit crazy TV. And I suppose it's a bit random having like kids dressed up as like adults from the 70s, I think it were.
Yeah.
I mean, they did the Spice Girls. They did various other ones, didn't they? Were you there the time they were dressed as the Bee Gees? Like actually present in the studio.
I was there when they were Boys to Men and Mariah Carey and the Spice Girls. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So
the Spice Girls was hilarious. I was dying. I was like,
only in Asia, right? This sort of thing happens.
Those are my daughters. That's crazy though. How they perceive that way.
Yeah.
Because of what they consider the norm.
It was in France, I think it was. And I was like, bloody hell, he's grown so much.
Mate, have you heard them sing lately?
No.
You need to get on that.
No.
Yeah, I like that too, because I was just like, mate, this son's a grown-ass man now.
It's been on my list for ages, right? I've got one of the latest performances when it's done over some sort of like split screen thing. I haven't really watched it.
I recently watched that because people were just wanting it, and I also wanted to check it out as well because I held off from watching like certain stuff. And I've noticed on their Instagram, like, they've grown a fair bit. I've heard them talk snippets of, like, videos.
I haven't.
And that's what kind of prompted me. I'm like, I need to get on this just to see how they are now. And my mind was blown, man.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. But just, my mind was blown.
I really want to watch it. It's like I say, it's on I've downloaded a bunch of videos, and that's one of them I really want to try and watch. There was another one as well, not TNT Boys, but another video I downloaded that went a bit mad. It was from Wish. Now, it's funny because on my Facebook and my Instagram, it just seemed like every other post was Wish, and it was all to do with the same guy. And I don't know.
I know who you're talking about, and I actually plan on watching that after this. This is usually when I record reactions.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's gone trending. He was on, from what I know, he was on Wish USA.
Yeah.
All I'm aware of, he's a rapper. And everyone just keeps commenting like he's an amazing rapper. I'm like, I'm gonna have to check this out.
Ah, so it's really up your street, then, isn't it? For
although I'm not sure if it's in Tagalog or if it's English rap, or mixture.
As Mil performs Panalo.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, well, there you go. There's a title.
It's in Tagalog, isn't it?